Three guys all catch the football if it's anywhere near.
And we'll get our first look at a goal-to-go situation here and see if DeMonte Smith indeed gets the football.
1-4, yep. 1-4 and running right over here behind the right side.
Williams will come in motion to the top side. Hard count there, and they will give it to Smith, and he just rumbles his way in from 3 yards out. That was easy.
And did you see the block from Elliott Rust?
Smith was untouched until he hit the goal line there. Rust just cleared the way out, and he's a guy, Rust, he could be looking at eventual, potential all-conference type lineman with him.
And possibly with just experience. Possibly, and I'm not going to put any pressure on the young man, but he could possibly be an All-American. I mean, he has that much. Great feet, runs very well for a big guy.
Isaac Wilkerson, the redshirt freshman's in on for this extra point, and he sends that one up and nearly hit the conference center behind.
Almost picked off the young lady on the Tiger behind the goalpost. I think she ducked.
Yeah. I think of our shooting coach's video, and she nearly took the pigskin right to her. Big play from Evans to Williams. That's a touchdown for the Black, and we've got some points here. 5:29 to go in the first quarter. Orange and Black locked up at 7 on Belhaven to chuck the ball around a lot. Of course, Georgetown won't see Belhaven this season due to Belhaven being in the West, but nevertheless, Evans looking for somebody. Has a man wide open over the middle. It's Allen Williams, and that's a touchdown.
Well, and I tell you, with Belhaven, with Mummy, I mean, how many guys do you know would call for a fake punt from his own 18-yard line and throw it for a touchdown? My buddy who's listening, Mr. Tim Cook, who's also a Georgetown College graduate, who is a math professor at IU. He's listening to us on the so I'm sure I'll get a text message or email or both or a phone call.
Of course, he's got a little bit of work to do there. Belhaven finished 3-8 last season. Their only win in the Western Division was over Bethel, who finished in the basement of the division. So he's got some work to do. But anything with Hal Mummy again, the passing numbers are going to be through the roof.
Oh yeah, and he'll come up with different ways and innovative ways of throwing the football around. It'll be, and he said, I heard you be talking about, but boy, I was like, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I apologize, sir.
Even in a cast and with crutches, I was scared.
Evans. Over the middle there. Kesterson pulls it in and breaks it in for the touchdown. Nice job there by Kesterson to look over and turn the other way to pull that in there for the touchdown.
That was supposed to be over his right shoulder, which was his inside shoulder, because he ran what they call a seam route, which is right down the hash mark, and Evans threw it on the other shoulder in a nice adjustment and then a beautiful catch. And I tell you what, that was a nicely thrown ball, although it was over the wrong shoulder from Evans, though. And the offensive line gave him time to throw it.
Extra point from Isaac Wilkerson. He is 2 for 2 today. Flag on the field as Wilkerson sent that one into the lacrosse game going on the practice field behind us there.
Is that Rio and Georgetown, it looks like? Scott County. It's a high school game. I apologize.
And of course, we would be remiss if we didn't mention that Liza Jonas has joined the Georgetown women's lacrosse team literally days after the basketball season ended. She joins the lacrosse team 2 days after, goes out, 2 goals, 3 assists her first game, and apparently she's doing nothing but lighting it up.
It's like falling off a log.
And apparently all she wants to do is play defense. Go imagine that.
Like falling off a log, just ridiculous. And, I look forward to seeing that group of young ladies again on Sunday.
The bank.
Football. Might as well catch it. You're going to get hit anyway. Might as well make the play.
Clock running down to 10 seconds. Evans will have to get it off. Maybe the last play of the half. He'll delay draw.
Chappelle, right?
So Keelan Chappelle inside the 15 to the 14, and timeout is called with 2.8 seconds to play. And Bill Cronin will call on Isaac Wilkerson to try a field goal here.
Tell you what.
About a 31-yarder.
68 in black.
J.K. Howard.
He has somehow escaped us this evening.
6'4",
320 pounds out of Danville, Kentucky. And I don't care what high school he went to over there. That's some pretty good football played over there.
He's snapping the ball right now on this field goal try. A 31-yarder for Wilkerson, the freshman from Owensboro. Out of the hold of Tanner Evans, it'll end the first half. Wilkerson gets it up. And that's a strong leg from Wilkerson. He sent that through with plenty on the back end of it, and that's how we go to halftime here with the Black leading the Orange in the 117th Orange and Black game by a score of 24-10.
Yeah, and I wonder if he's kin to the Wilkerson that played baseball.
Well, I'm sure we'll find that out as it goes along.
That would be nice to find out because that's a pretty good athletic family. What do you think?
Now we've got halftime here. You're going to take a look here at some of the future Tigers that will be on campus this fall here.
I'm too far gone.
You left yourself open for that one.
And you throw on the crowd. I've been
intercepted.
Speaking of Souter,
Ryan Souter steps in front of the pass, and here he goes down the sideline. Neil Posset out there. Made attempt to tackle him. He doesn't. Eludes it, and Ryan Souter's in for the end zone and in for a touchdown. Or maybe they'll say he was down just shy. The near side lineman looked like he was marking him down shy.
I think they gave him the touchdown. But I tell you what, if you could have caught a view of the sideline, and you may have seen a coach in the gray pull over.
It is a touchdown.
And he did this. That's the most you'll see Coach O move. He was walking down the sidelines, but there's not a whole lot of rah-rah in this guy. But the two hands for the touchdown sign, that's about as much you'll see with Coach O. He's kind of just a laid-back kind of guy.
30-10, Black all over the Orange in this one.
I promised you points this year, didn't I?
And you've delivered. Now the second defensive touchdown of this game, and this Orange offense, led by Neil Posset, has yet to get into the end zone of this game.
Tanner Evans is making a statement here. I think going into the fall, of course, Posset is their starter, but Evans going to say, hey, guys.
You got a viable number 2.
Thank you very much. They got a pretty doggone good number 2.
This is another,
they could start about anywhere else in the conference.
Another guy here who may be your number 2 kicker, but he's looked very good. That's Isaac Wilkerson. He sends that one to Lexington. That one's up and good. And it's 31-10 here as Bill Cronin's going to keep the clock running here in the second half.
Lexington's that way.
6:30 remaining in the third quarter.
He sent that one to Paris that way.
I was not a geography major.
Now Travis telling me I'm wrong. Paris is that way.
Yep.
Cynthiana?
He's pointing to Pittsburgh.
We're nowhere near Pittsburgh, sorry. And I'm surprised we have not gotten a Penguins update over here since we've been on. They played last night. I'm sorry. I got him started. Gee whiz.
They'll start this possession.
Over the summer, they'll get together a couple times, and they'll be ready to go next fall.
Well, we know we're going to get in the place kicking duties with Depp, who did the kicking all last year, but a pretty good one. And Wilkerson in here, too, got a really nice leg.
Well, we redshirted Wilkerson last year because we thought he had some development to do, and it'd be a good choice for him to sit out a year. And now he's applying some pressure on Depp, and it's good to have competition in every position. And so we have it now in that position, and I think that'll make it really interesting come back in the fall. But several positions are like that. We're going to have some big competition at that wingback position. You saw a lot of guys kind of make some catches and do some things. We're not real big in that position yet, but I think we will be. I think we got some